Hey guys, my name is Reformer of Empires, and today we're gonna do a tutorial battle. We're gonna do the Battle of Hastings, not the Norman Conquest that teaches you how to play on the campaign map. But I want to teach you how to get on battles first, and the campaign map I'll teach you next time. Okay? Let's click on the Battle of Hastings. This is William the Conqueror right here. He's gonna conquer England and the Saxons. The Saxons came over when the Romans abandoned England, but we're not talking about the Romans, we're talking about the Normans.
Following the death of Edward the Confessor, England fell into a bitter power struggle. Harold Godwinson was quick to seize power, though the King of Norway, Harald Hardrada, felt the land his birthright. However, the late Edward had promised the throne to William, the Duke of Normandy, who, with the blessing of the Pope, readied his army for conquest.
Father, word from England. Hardrada lies dead, and his army defeated.
And what of Harold Godwinson?
His victory at Stamford Bridge has strengthened his hold on the throne. Even now, he musters his forces.
Perhaps it is time.
Then what shall I tell the troops is your command?
Tell them we sail for England and conquest.
William's fleet swept across the channel like a mighty tide, landing at Pevensey and amassing to confront Harold's approaching horde at Hastings. This titanic clash would be the decisive battle for the future of the English throne.
My son, remember this day, and remember this moment, for after this battle, these lands will be ours.
And rightfully so, Father. It is time. His men are ragged from the journey.
Very well. Rufus, prepare your men for battle.
So guys, as you saw there, he said, we are, as you know, we are Rufus, and our dad just told us to go ahead and go around back.
Hastings, 1066. The Saxon King Harold takes up a strong defensive position on Caldbeck Hill. His men form the legendary Saxon Shield Wall, blocking the road to London and forcing a frontal attack from the Normans. William waits patiently with ranks of archers, infantry and cavalry, ready to launch a three-waved attack. He has archers to weaken the shield wall from afar. Spearmen to engage the enemy in close combat. And cavalry to drive through the enemy and run down deserters. William gives his order for the first wave.
Missiles! Attack!
His archers raise their bows and fire into the shield wall.
Ready!
The battle for the English throne begins.
Units, move out!
William's favored son, Rufus, moves into position to guard the rear of the Norman army and awaits his father's call to battle.
Well met, Commander. I am Sir Robert, your military advisor. I will watch your actions on the battlefield and guide you to glory. Follow my instructions, and we will crush these Saxon dogs. Your father, Duke William, wishes your troops to guard the rear of his army and wait for his call to battle. Keep a watchful eye for any Saxons that hope to ambush our army. This is Rufus, your general on the battlefield. He is accompanied by an entourage of the finest Norman knights. Left-click on his unit to select them now. Your general is your most important unit. He commands your armies on the battlefield, giving them strength and courage to fight. When he is lost, your battle is lost. Remember, you must keep Rufus alive to conquer the Saxons. You can move your armies around by right-clicking where you want them to go. Right-click on the highlighted area to move Rufus there. You will notice that your general has moved, but your view has not. Use the number pad on the keyboard to move your view of the battlefield. 5 and 2 will move it forward and back, 4 and 6 will move it sideways, and 1 and 3 will rotate your view. Move your view now so that Rufus is centered. You can zoom in and out and tilt your view by using the mouse wheel. You can also move your view by pushing the mouse to the edge of the screen. The panel at the bottom of the screen shows a map of the battlefield, an indicator of your progress in the battle, controls for the pace of the battle, your general and troops, as well as options and commands for your selected forces. You can also select your units by left-clicking on their character cards in the panel at the bottom of the screen. Left-click on your cavalry's unit card now. Double left-clicking on a unit card. To get your unit somewhere quickly, double right-click on a location. Order your cavalry to run by double right-clicking on the highlighted area.
Run, you damn dogs.
You can change your unit's speed of movement by pressing the unit speed. Sometimes it is necessary to run on the battlefield. However, making your troops run too often will tire them out quickly. Order your troops to march. You can press the Stop Current Orders button on the bottom right. You can easily select all your units on the battlefield by pressing Ctrl-A. Try doing this now. Now that all your units are selected and awaiting your orders, move them to the highlighted area. You can order your units to move into formation by holding down the right mouse button and dragging out a line on the terrain where you want them to move.
Run into formation! Ah! The dwarves, what are they doing?
Units, double time!
Sorry about that. Didn't get them in the right spots. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
March! Units, double time!
Where is the formation?
March!
What do they want me to get into? Like, maybe they want the general there.
Units, march! Units, double time!
Each of your units proudly bears the Norman banner. You can easily recognize your men on the battlefield by this banner. Different types of units have differently shaped banners. You can also select a unit by clicking on their banner.
So that's, if you're looking
You
at
can
cavalry,
easily
for the
deselect
English.
your selected units by pressing Enter. Try this now.
So as you can see, if you're playing against the English or the Normans, that's the cavalry banner. That's the general banner. That's the spearman banner. And that's the archer banner. So click enter.
Some Saxon reinforcements have arrived. You must stop them from crossing the river and flanking the Norman army.
Okay. Just so you know, this never happened.
Use your archers first, so you can weaken the Saxon infantry as they move your mouse cursor over the approaching Saxons and right-click. When your archers are firing on the enemy, a bow and arrow icon appears on the top left of their unit card. When you order your archers to fire, they will move into range and then attack.
No, I'm making my own plan. I'm not listening to you anymore.
Archers!
Your armored sergeants are your best melee fighters. Select these spearmen now and attack the Saxons. To attack, mouse over the Saxons and right-click when your cursor changes to a sword.
Onwards! Onwards!
We're not attacking them, we're just going to go fight. This is good to keep your archers behind them. So when they charge,
We'll wait your
they're
command.
gonna charge your shield and not your melee units.
Archers!
If your archers fire on a unit that is in melee with your own unit, your unit will take friendly fire from your archers. Select your archers and press the Halt button to stop them firing.
Okay, stop firing. And get out of this.
You can zoom in on the action by using the mouse wheel. Try zooming in on your infantry now to see your men in the heat of battle.
Well, let's see these two fight. Let's see who wins.
While your
Saxon.
units are engaging the enemy, move your mouse cursor over your units or the enemy units for feedback on their status. You can find out who is winning and how each unit is faring.
Let's see this duel between these two guys. Okay, so we're winning. They're losing. So I'm gonna do something really cool, guys. Zoom in.
Now select your cavalry and double right-click on the enemy to run them down. Using your cavalry to stampede archers and infantry is a useful tactic.
Assemble the men!
William has called for you to join the main battle. The end of the battle is at hand, and the next few moments will determine the fate of England.
So we better win this. We have
First, you
mock-ups.
need to move your army into the main battle. Press Ctrl-A to select all your units, or hold down Ctrl and click each unit card. Then right-click on the far side of the crossing to move your units there.
Units double time! Units double time! Units double time!
Run to victory! Run to honor! Run for the fate of England!
When your troops are nearing their destination, press the slower button twice to return the battle to normal speed. Otherwise, you might miss important events in the
I've got to
battle.
click faster. Okay, let's click faster. Let's get you guys more.
Units march!
I think I broke it. Guys, just so you know, that's go faster. It goes 2 then 6. That goes slower.
Units double time!
Look at this. I want to do something pretty cool. Oh yeah, I remember you got to basically be a general.
William has given the order for your troops to fall into line with the rest of the Norman army. First, order your archers into the front row.
about to charge in, then we
Now
came along.
order your spearmen to move into the second row.
I think he thought we had died. Must have thought that. He must have went. Oh.
Then move your cavalry into the third row.
Maybe he thought we died, so he was starting to move up. But then
Now
he realized
order your general
we're
to
alive.
fall in behind your troops.
General. March.
The battle is now paused. You can pause the battle at any time and issue orders to your troops. When you resume the battle, they will carry out your orders. Press the play button when you are ready to resume the battle.
Okay, as you can see, we're all marching up. Now I think I can't show you, but just so you know, this happened on October. They did this line on Coldback Hill, so Normans can get up. Now they had to come up with a plan. He came up with a plan. They charged in their spearmen, and then attacked their they had earls, Saxon earls. They charged back down, and then because they put their cavalry in the forests. So then, when they charged back down, the adverse spearmen, of course, their spearmen were better, but they were tired. So then these guys came along, smashed into the back of them, so they would have had low morale, but they were scared. They were tired. They marched all the way from York to Hastings, so that they would have been. So when they ran off, the cavalry could have easily have killed them and hunted them down. So let's get back onto this. As you can see, there's archers, there's spearmen, and cavalry, like the old man said. Let's click play.
Now is a good time to use the speed controls to move your troops into position faster.
There you go, now it's a good
Set the battle to
demonstration.
the higher speed now and back to normal speed when they're almost in position.
I can't move faster. You said I could. Oh.
Some of William's army have broken away and are fleeing. Units rout on the battlefield when their morale becomes very low.
He must have said
Morale
complacent.
decreases when units become tired, when their chance of success is low, or if the general dies.
Maybe he knew this was
The
happening.
Saxon peasants have broken rank and are charging at us. They have seen our fleeing men and have made themselves vulnerable. Now is the time to attack.
Okay. But you
William
guys,
has ordered all archers to fire at the approaching peasants. Select your archers and fire at the nearest peasants.
Fire! I'm not getting my spears from earlier. Look, it looks like we're brothers.
Your fine Norman archers will make short work of these peasants.
Look, it looks like
Use
we're
your
brother
archers to
line the whole
fire on
time.
enemies as they approach. But remember, not to engage them in melee.
If they're part of the same country and they're your allies, if they're like the same
Now
country and they're
run your
allies,
armored
they're
sergeants
gonna look
in
like
to
their
finish
flags
off
gonna be
those
this, okay?
peasants.
The flag's
These
gonna look
spearmen
like
are
this.
highly skilled in melee and are well suited to close combat.
No, I'm not doing that.
Remember to stop your archers firing on the enemy, or your spearmen will suffer unnecessary casualties.
I'm not doing that. I'll let my archers. Got it.
Wait your command.
They're charging my spearmen. They are. Look. He's totally possible. Red. They're red. I mean, when they're red, they're in trouble. They're broken. And what's that?
Without the
They're fighting
peasants,
to the
the
death.
Saxon shield wall is broken and their position is weak. Order your archers to fire into the Saxon infantry now.
Fire into the infantry! For victory! Look at us cheering. We have victory! What are you doing? I just turned something on. Yeah, so it's whoa. We're in the middle of a battle. It should be morning.
King Harold has been caught by an arrow. The
he hasn't.
Saxon king is slain.
He's right
His
there.
men have lost hope, and they are fleeing.
He's right there.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Use your cavalry to chase down the routing troops. Your cavalry are fast and will catch the infantry easily. The fewer men you leave alive, the fewer you will have to deal with later.
That makes sense. To victory! To honor! And to glory!
The small map on the bottom left of the screen shows the location of all the units in the battle. You can use this map to easily locate your men and the enemy. Your units are green, Allied units are blue, and enemy units are red. You can double left-click a location on the map to move your view there immediately.
Okay. Thank you. And let's get back to my music. Well, the music I'm singing. You know I'm not gonna sing it. Sorry guys, if you want to listen to it, sorry, I'm not singing it, it's embarrassing.
Units, march!
Harold's most brave and loyal troops, his
There he is.
Huscarls, are still standing to fight. Help William finish them off and be done with this bloody day.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Units, march!
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're fighting to the death. Fighting red, you know, guys.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here
Because
today.
you know when it's flashing red, they're gonna fight to the death. Clearly, they didn't when it was flashing red, but yeah, it would usually. But where's Harold? Did he die? I think we actually don't know who he is. Chase him down. I don't want him back alive.
Bravo, my lord! You have slain King Harold and sent these Saxons running for their worthless lives. You can review your men's performance in the battle here before moving on with your campaign to seize England.
Ruthless, let's hit mine. We took no one. 17. Oh, well, how much did we kill? It doesn't say, but. So as you can see, we lost way less than him. And that's going to be the end of my video today. I hope you learned how to play this game on battles. If you didn't, try it yourself. But if you did, that's bonus for you. So goodbye, and thank you for watching this. And please subscribe down below and give a like. Why isn't it ending? Why isn't it ending? Why isn't it ending? Here we go. Bye!